YouTube. Welcome back to another one. Hey man, Chris Paul calls it quits. Chris Paul calls it quits. He is retiring from the NBA after, I'm gonna be honest, a pointless season in the NBA. If y'all don't know, man, he got sent home by the Clippers a few months ago, and yeah, a Clipper legend, you know what I'm saying, got sent home on his final year. This really ain't the way to go out. You know what I'm saying? Like being sent home is kind of crazy. As a grown man, that's not how you treat one of the greatest point guards to ever play the game. Um, yeah, man, when Chris Paul calls it quits, I think he played 20 years. I think this was his 20th season in the NBA. Obviously, he started out his career with the Hornets, then went to the Clippers, got traded to the Lakers, but he got vetoed in 2012. I mean 2011. So he went to the Clippers instead of the Lakers. He was going to go play with Kobe and them, but David Stern, you know what I'm saying, he vetoed the trade, so he ended up going to the Clippers because they didn't think it would be fair if Chris Paul were to go play for Kobe, but it was cool for Bron to go team up with D Wade. But that's another situation. That's another story. But so Clippers, then they created Lob City with him and Blake and DeAndre. And he was part of that franchise for about 7 years. 7 years, he kind of held the city down with the Clippers. Um, I think he went there in 2011. I believe Chris Paul was there in 2012, I believe. 2012, he went there in 2012, well, 2011. Um, right? Right? I got to fact check. But they created Lob City. Hold on, y'all. I want to make sure I got this right. I think he was there in 2012. Uh, so he went to the Clippers in year 2011. So he spent 6 years. So he spent 6 years with the Clippers. So he went there in 2011. Last see that whole thing for 6 years. Then he went to um, the Rockets for a few years. Actually, they went to a conference finals in 2018. He gets hurt in Game Five, hamstring, and Chris Paul was cooking. The Rockets were looking like they were going to go to the finals and play the Cavs that year. And then obviously, you know, he was kind of known for getting hurt at that point. And then what happens? He got hurt. He pulled his hamstring in Game Five, and the Rockets went up 3-2. They was up 3-2, and then Golden State. Obviously, they ended up winning Game Six. They tied it 3-3. And then Game Seven, y'all know what happened. The Warriors closed it out in Game Seven. They ended up going to the finals, and they ended up winning against. They ended up winning that series. They ended up winning that series. They went to the finals. They beat the Cavs, obviously. Um, and obviously, the next year they got out the second round to Golden State. And so um, yeah. So 2018. Yeah. So 2018. Chris Paul actually had a chance to go to the finals and possibly. I don't think they would have won the championship because in 2018 LeBron was just he was on a different level in 2018. He was getting triple doubles, averaging like 30. He was cooking that year. 2018 LeBron was different. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I think he was 33 at the time. He was cooking. But yeah, so they ended up not going that year. And then after that, um, he went to OKC. Um, everybody kind of everybody kind of thought he was washed. Uh, Sorry about that. But yeah, damn, where was I? OKC, and then damn, I hate when I get distracted, my bro. I forgot where I was at. Yeah, so he went to OKC. They thought he was they thought his career was over when he went to OKC. Then that year is when COVID happened, and then they went down to the bubble. And OKC, I believe, was like the sixth, seventh seed that year. They ended up he actually elevated Shea because Shea was in that trade. So if y'all don't know, man, Shea got traded that same year for Paul George, and that's when Chris Paul and Shea was kind of like the backcourt, and he kind of elevated Shea's play a little bit, and became a mentor to Shea that year. They went to the bubble. Later that year, got out the first round because the ref, Joey Jeff Crawford, he has his beef with Chris Paul, which is wild, and he's kind of been like a bad luck to Chris Paul. And then after that, he went to the Suns to go play with Devin Booker. Y'all know how that ended up. It was the finals that year. Um, Devin Booker actually played really well that year, became an All Star. And then the year after that, well, so after the finals, the year after that, I believe they got KD. They ended up getting KD that year. Only played with KD for about 3 months, and then they ended up trading Chris Paul. Obviously, Chris Paul got hurt again in the second round of the Nuggets series. They beat the Clippers the first round, and then next round they played the Nuggets. Chris Paul was hurt hamstring, groin, and then that summer they ended up trading Chris Paul away for Bradley Beal, and then he went to the Wizards. Then he got a buyout from the Wizards, and then he signed with the Golden State Warriors. Obviously, everybody kind of thought he was going to win a chip that year with the Warriors, and then that wasn't the case. They ended up losing in the play-in against Sacramento, which was the last year of Clay as well. Clay was out. Clay ended up leaving. Chris Paul ended up going to the Spurs. Yeah, Chris Paul didn't really have a good season with the Warriors. He really wasn't didn't have a good year. His first season, he came off the bench of his career with the Warriors. So yeah, after that, went to the Spurs. And he ended up becoming a mentor to you know Stephon Castle, Wemby. He played a few months with De'Aaron Fox. Then D Fox got hurt, and then now to this year goes back to the Clippers, and he barely played, and then the team ended up losing really bad games, and they was on like a losing streak for a while. And I think Kawhi was out with injury, and like there was this whole thing in the locker room with Chris Paul, and the team kind of like had enough, and then they ended up cutting him. Now, mind you, they got Bradley Beal as well. He ended up getting hurt. He ended up getting beaten out for the season. So it's very unfortunate how the year ended for Chris Paul. Um, yeah, he definitely should have retired before this season. Probably should have retired last season. Um, because of how it played out, probably should have retired last season. But yeah, but that's that. You know, so obviously Chris Paul is still a Jordan brand, so um he might find something to do, you know, within Jordan brand. I think he still has his basketball camp. I'm pretty sure he's going to do a lot of other things that relates to basketball. He might find some stuff outside basketball. I think he golfs and stuff like that too. So, but I do know that yeah, he does do stuff with Jordan. I'm not like a Chris Paul, like a fan, so I don't really know what he be doing. So I'm just going off of what I remember him talking about. I'm pretty sure he has like but I do know for sure he has a camp. I know he has like a Chris Paul camp. I know he has a camp, so he'll still be doing that. Obviously, his son hoops, so you gotta do what's best for you and your family. So he went to, at the deadline, he got traded to the Raptors, but obviously he didn't want to play for the Raptors. Even though the Raptors are a playoff team, he could have helped the Raptors as far as like a mentorship. He could have helped like Emmanuel Quickly and them guys over there at the point guard position. Like he could have helped like a Scotty Barnes or Brandon Ingram. Like he could have like developed with them. He could have went back to the Pelicans, but the Pelicans are dog shit. So I don't. I think the best there was probably no teams out there for him. So he called it quit. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy how like all these players are like retiring. You know, say like Melo, D Rose, John Wall retired, and now you know what I'm saying Chris Paul. You know what I'm saying. I guess the next person to retire is gonna be Bron, and that's gonna be really tough. Cause Bron, man, I've been watching Bron since like 2010. But I've been watching Bron since 2010. But I knew of LeBron when I was like 5, 6. But like, man, I've been watching LeBron for a minute. Like, cause like y'all gotta understand, I was rooting for the Cavs every year. Every year they played the Warriors because I didn't like the Warriors because of Curry. And then when I was an OKC fan, they took KD. So I was really going for the Cavs every year. And then when the Cavs won that chip with Kyrie in 2016, that 3-1 comeback, I was like, yeah, like being down 3-1 and then coming back, bro. That was Kyrie and Braun both had 42. Yeah, yeah. This Braun farewell is gonna be crazy. It's probably gonna be next year. I think next year is LeBron's last year. Like LeBron is 41. He's 41 and he's 41 and he's dunking like he's 21. 41, but he playing like he 31. It's wild. Like you know what I'm saying, like he's playing like he's 31 or 27. One of them. But age does kick in. So yeah. Yeah, but we'll see what happens with Chris Paul. You know what I'm saying? Afterlife of basketball. But moving on, the Utah Jazz, they were fined 500,000 for tanking, and the Pacers also got fined 100,000. Uh, so these teams are tanking. For what? First of all, why are y'all sitting out players and it's not even it's All Star weekend right now, and y'all are trying to tank on February 11th, February 12th. Like the season not even over. There's still another like a month and a half of basketball to be played, and you trying to prepare for next season already? Like, bro, we haven't even had the All Star activities yet. Like, what are we doing? Like, y'all are literally, bro. Y'all are promoting losing, bro. Like, y'all are trying to lose because you're trying to lose because you think you're finna get AJ or the dude from or the dude from Kansas. Like, bro, come on, bro. Like the Jazz, shout out to Jaren Jackson. Said hopefully you get a speedy recovery. Jaren Jackson out for the season with like a growth in his knee, bro. Like it's not like it ain't like it's not cancerous, but it can cause like joint pain and all that. And if you don't take care of it, you know what I'm saying, like at a younger age, you know what I'm saying it could really um affect like his knee. You know what I'm saying? Like it can really like it can fuck up his knee in the future. So it's good to get this surgery now, but speedy recovery. He will be back, but since he's been on the Jazz, bro, I think he's dropped like over 20 points every game. So it's like you you wouldn't know if he was really hurt for real. But the fact that the Jazz set out Laurie Marketing, Jaren Jackson, and Keontae George is wild. I think Keontae George. So Keontae George, he was already hurt. I think he had like an ankle, so he was already hurt. But you sat out your starters and played your bench to try and lose a game, to try and get your stock up in the draft. Bro, the draft lottery ain't until May. It's February. The draft lottery is in 3 months, bro. Like, y'all are promoting y'all teams to lose. Now, I understand, like, y'all got a good young core. Y'all want to keep building, but, bro, y'all literally, first of all, y'all just traded some players for Jared Jackson. Like, but to just, but, like, this ain't the way to go. Like, you are promoting losing, bro. Like, that's not, like, y'all are promoting losing right now. And the Pacers, first of all, y'all, bro, and the Wizards are doing the same thing too, bro. All y'all got young ass teams. Like, bro, I would be hot if my coaches came to me and said, "Yeah, y'all not playing today." For what? None of us are hurt. None of us are hurt. None of us are like what? That don't even make sense. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, shit not adding up, bro. Like, dude, like, just keep building what you got. Like, every player that's in this draft are franchise guys. The Boozer brother, you know what I'm saying? The Boozer brother from Duke, AJ, the dude from Kansas, and then the other one from Carolina. These are all franchise guys, bro. So they're going to these teams to be the face of the franchise. First of all, the Jazz got Jaren Jackson, Laurie Marketing, Ace Bailey over there, and Keontae George. Like, you think AJ gonna walk in there and be like, "Oh no, oh no, I'm playing the backseat to all four of y'all." No, he's coming there to be the the guy. He ain't coming there to fucking like be a 3 and D. No, he coming there to change the franchise. Like, and the fucking Pacers. First of all, y'all ain't gotta take because y'all already trash. Y'all are already trash without Tyrese Halliburton. So ain't no point of y'all taking because y'all already trash. Y'all gonna be trash the rest of the season. Listen, Pacers, Wizards, uh, Memphis, Memphis without Ja, the Pelicans, the Bucks. Y'all, all y'all gonna be trash, and the Clippers. Y'all gonna be trash. So ain't no point in trying to tank and all. Like, bro, y'all gonna lose regardless. So bro, y'all can play y'all starters and y'all still gonna lose. Like, it ain't no point. But the fact that a coach, like as a coach, like as an organization, y'all mentality is to lose games. Like to try to get a high draft pick is wild and shit. So let's react to the Jazz head coach real quick. And I don't even know who the Jazz head coach is. I don't watch the Jazz. I don't watch no trash teams, so I don't know none of the head coaches for them.
The game got away from us in the third quarter. Most when that happens, it's all most of the time. So besides that a little bit more physical with our switches. Um, it was just one of those nights where and just couldn't quite get over the hump.
How about
Go ahead.
how about Svi's effort just coming in the fourth quarter and really providing a spark?
Yeah, starter. There's times he's been out of the rotation. There's times he's been a starter. There's times that he's in the rotation with a ton of class. He's always prepared. Great teammate.
The league find you guys right before the game. Do you have any thoughts on that find?
No.
Moving forward, their approach to finding you, will that have any effect on who you choose to play?
What do you mean their approach to finding us?
So if they continue to find you for, say, sitting Lowry and in the fourth quarter, would you avoid doing that moving forward?
I sat Lowry because he was on a minutes restriction. So if our medical team puts a minutes restriction on Lowry, I'll try to keep Lowry healthy.
What did you see from Blake in his NBA debut?
I thought Blake showed a ton of physicality.
Okay, so you said Larry Martin was on a minute restriction, right? Now, mind y'all, he only spoke on Larry Martin. Mind y'all, Jaren Jackson also said Keontae Jordan was already hurt. Ace Bailey was out. He was sitting out. Bro, you didn't talk about the other four starters though. Only Larry Martin. He didn't have an answer for Jaren Jackson, Ace Bailey. There was another starter, Isaiah Collier, I think, was probably sick. Like you didn't talk about none of them though. Only Larry Marketing. So what about the other four? You know what I'm saying? And I think they still won that game though. But like you sound the stars in the fourth quarter, like you know what I'm saying? I wish the reporter would say like, why you sit the other four? Cause it ain't like the game was like that competitive. Like yeah, the bench is playing good, but let's be for real though. The starters should have been in that game, bro. Like, come on.
Um,
We ain't gotta react to no more. That's it. Hopefully y'all enjoy the video. Yeah, my reaction to the team sitting out they players to tank in February, I think it's like I bro, it's fucked up. It's fucked up because like niggas is really trying to play and you fucking up they growth. You know what I'm saying? Like if niggas is trying to grow and get better, but you taking that away by sitting them out because you trying to lose games to get a top draft pick. Like like you want to talk about you're wasting. Y'all are literally wasting talent right now, bro. Like niggas came out there hooping. You know what I'm saying? Like they could be out there just like hooping and getting their shit off, and y'all fucking it up. Y'all fucking up their bread and the interest around the league if teams want to trade for them or some shit. Like you're fucking up they whole image. And that's fucked up because niggas work hard. Like niggas been playing this shit since kids to get to this level, and y'all fucking up because y'all trying to get a top pick in the draft. Like y'all are low managing Nick. Y'all are low managing players that's like my age, bro. Y'all are low managing players that are my age, bro. 26 and below. That's wild to me, and they're not even hurt. Like I'm talking about like niggas is healthy, bro. Trey Young, I ain't gonna lie. I know he had like a high knee sprain. He had like a high knee sprain. Then he had a quad. He shouldn't be. I know it's the Wizards and I know they're trash right now. You know what I'm saying? So obviously AD he's getting surgery for this shit, but like AD and okay, so AD is all right. So AD gonna be out until like March. Like he gonna be out till like the end of the season. So yeah, it's understandable why he not playing. But Trey Young shouldn't be out this long with what he got though. And I know the team is trash and they don't want to risk him getting hurt by playing him this season. But there is another month and a half of hoop. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I know niggas ain't cool with not playing right now. And they're perfectly fine. Or they're getting better and they're on the verge of coming back. But now it's February. What if a coach came what if a coach or a GM came to you and said, hey, So it's February 13th, right? We know you've been through some injuries and you're getting healthy and you're on the verge of coming back. But we think you should shut down for the season. And we're gonna try and just ride this thing out with what we got so that we can get a top draft pick, um, a top player in the draft, you know what I'm saying? And that it become like a lottery team pick and we can build and prepare for next season. Mind y'all, it's February 13th, and your GM or coach comes to you and say, "We're going to shut you down for the season." Healthy or about to be fully healthy, they say you're not playing for the rest of the season. Yes, your team is trash, but when you want to get out there and just to kind of get like a feel of what you could possibly be playing with next year, bro, you can be on a minute restriction. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. But as long as you're getting like your reps, yeah, practice. But I heard that teams don't even practice like that. So it's like, how is see that's what I'm saying, bro. Y'all making shit confusing and y'all fucking up the image and shit. Y'all fucking up the y'all fucking up the growth of these players by doing shit like this, bro. Cause bro, Ace Bailey should be in the fucking sophomore and like freshman uh all star shit, bro. He should be playing in that shit. Now I know he's been struggling, bro. He should be in that shit though. But anyway though, yeah, I don't fuck with that though. I think Trae Young should at least play a couple games this year. I'm not gonna lie, cause I don't think it shouldn't take a whole season to heal a quad and like he came back from the high knee sprain and shit. Like the quad shouldn't take the rest of the season, bro. It should take at least like a month and a half or some shit like that. And he's been out since like January, bro. No, Trae Young, he's actually been out since like December. But anyway, man, hopefully y'all enjoy the video. I gotta go handle something real quick. Shit crazy. Hopefully y'all enjoy the video. Y'all like, comment, subscribe if y'all new and I'm gone.